Turn it back off. I don't give a fuck. No, I agree with no goddamn terms and condition. So they're messing with the internet. I'm explaining something, and it's hypothetical. Okay, I'm not driven by it. You brought it over here to eat it. Don't do that on the sofa, man. I don't give a damn what you is, but you don't do that, man. Enough that I clean your hair off every time we turn around. With your old fast self. Yo, what's going on? Let me adjust this. If for some reason I don't know what's going on, I'm not changing it or anything. Yeah, but it is what it is. What's going on? What's going on, beloveds? So you see, I didn't come on and read yesterday. Like I said, I took a nap. And then Westside had a live, and we thought it was gonna start at 4, and which was cool, but he has to get his stuff all together, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a little bit until he gets the perfect stuff, you know. Now, but chatting with neighbor, and they got another month here, and I know it's their music now. But chat with the neighbor, they got another month here. There's like only a handful of them left. But you see what I said, but don't remove your crown to appease the weakness or weak people or weak individuals or anything. A lot of people subjugate themselves under the tyranny of an ideology that's not actually real, regardless of how tangible and physical it is. It's obvious to most people that the enemy is afoot and aloof, and rightly so in their ignorance. But what is mind staggering is the fact that nobody's paying attention to themselves. I addressed it yesterday that people are not looking at themselves and how they react to things. It's always after the fact. Excuse me, I was whipping together a teaspoon of honey and watermelon. And the seeds and everything. Watermelon seeds are really good for you. But anyway, not anything extracted from seeds. That's not good for you. You know, seeds, raw, baked, superb. Pay attention to which ones it is. See, our ancestors knew all this stuff. All right? They knew everything that was edible all on this land. It's funny how I actually went ahead and called the so-called Cherokee Nation, and first lady to answer the phone was the pale skin. I said, who are you? I'm so-and-so of the Cherokee Nation. I says, no, you're not. She said, excuse me? I says, no, you're not. You are a walking apparition. You are a lie. A phantomly grotesque lie. And I hung it up. Why? The feds can go to her and do whatever. What I said was a spell. For those of you who have a hard time understanding where I'm coming from, because you're not, I don't want you to be complicit. You do not know. I drabbed or reproached against her because it is a lie. She is a lie. And when you consummate a relationship with a lie, invariably you take on the responsibilities of that lie. And a lie has no order, significantly or insignificantly. It's just a blank spot, a tapestry, not a nice one to look at. And she will reap the day that she listens to my voice. See, some people are starting to realize, damn it, something about Red's voice and up and down and blah blah, and it's deep. And why is this these octaves? I work on elevating something. I can't say what it is here, and there is a focal point, and there's a focus in that focal point that is steeped in knowing that this is not a language, no matter what they state. Now, we've consummated a relationship to say, okay, it is a language. I said yesterday, it's vibrations. There's frequencies that are coming out. How do we perfect them? Well, if a woman can hit a certain octave and crack glasses and windows, and you know science, you know they had to go right in there and do this test with these people, hit these acapella highs, right? And check, and with the oscilloscope and everything else, so they can fine tune it with machines, which is not natural. It doesn't matter. It's a synthetic. And when you work on the natural form of it, you start to see things, realize things. So when I'm outside grounding, my neighbor says, we've heard you, we know. I says, yeah, sometimes you might hear me out here doing ohms and arms with R's and M's and B's, you know, and long and short. Sometimes where I feel like my chest is about to cave in, I have to stop sometimes, or sometimes I push past it. I already spoke to y'all to stop being weak, removing your crown because it's uncomfortable. You must do or adhere yourself to these things. You must. I'm watching how certain individuals come on this land and they walk around very suave and nonchalant and almost as if they, you know, the Cherokee Nation, the original Anahuia people, and it's us, regardless of what they say. It was written in certain number of books in the 17 and 1800s how we walk. Yes, it's that same walk that the Peckerwoods detest. Because we're rightful heirs of this land. We walk and we embody that. And most people aren't aware of it. That little dip. It's very real. Some people emulate it because they grew up around us or in the prison system. It's like the music and everything else, whether it be country, rock and roll, punk, hip hop, doesn't matter. I just felt I should come on this morning and give a little ethics class on the reality of the situation and who you are. I had some woman inbox me. I'm not going to say her name. I know she'll probably come in later. And she said, what do you mean you make babies? I says, in your Christian mind, I am here to procreate and make strong, powerful babies. DNA is important. Now, as far as the nucleus, whatever the damn DNA, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into the medical. You don't know I hate medical terms. And that's what we're here for. And to nurture in a righteous way and to enjoy life. I says, and the way you, and I even said, not verbatim, the way you sound like you hate life because she doesn't know. How can you enjoy and love a life if you don't know what it is? I'm not here to walk around all day long holding some motherfucker's hand that wants to complain, argue, and want all this material shit and don't respect the values of her own physical apparition. And I don't stutter. I hope to bring in and create magnificent beautiful children. And women were ignorant and jabs and this, that, and other. When I was like, all these women who didn't even know how to bring the baby at home, bring the baby into the world at home, older women. And I was like, what in the... Some people say, well, how you do that? I says, you know what? If you have sisterhood, and I ain't talking about this BS, still got the groove on all this Hollywood narrative that people have acclimated to. You have strong sisters. You know, when you look at Mickey Mouse, you know that Mickey Mouse represented a Negro, just like the crows, the dog, went about to represent the wolf. Do the research. Nothing these Ashkenazis came here and created is new or theirs. Significantly, they hate and detest us because they know the truth of our existence. unlike many of the Negroes running around dumb as bag of rocks. And I say that because I would hope that most of them get away from that bag of rocks, not to curse a rock in its infinite. It serves a purpose too. It tells a story. People see me watering my sweet taters and my lavender plants, and they see me pour water on 3 rocks stacked. I've been like that since I moved here. And they go, why do you do that? I said, the lizards be there and the rocks cry too. Don't you want to wash the tears from the rocks' eyes? And he says, well, I says, you know what? I would never be able to explain it to you. I said, why don't you focus on putting water on your face? That's all I could say. And they just looked at me. And see, this is the truth. And when you start to realize some things, and that when things come again, they come in a way that the enemy will never understand or interpret. They will do everything to figure it out. And they shout. All they know is destruction, death, and they want to enjoy the perversions of their lives. Everything Bill Gates and all of them are doing is so they can enjoy the perversions of their life. Why is it that people have a hard time seeing this? Why are not the feds and CIA going after them? Because they're complicit. Or you better believe that people who want to. But because so many of you are ignorant, and so many of everybody else, and a lot of them don't know the truth as well as who's who. Some of them run around thinking they're Native Americans and all that, based on a movement out of the 1800s, which is just pure horseshit. And they were getting off the boat, and the society grew up, Native American society. They weren't even born here. Hence, we don't have to identify as English, Irish, because it's not who they truly are. And then they come in and just call themselves American. And this fake ass government, they know good and goddamn well. So they hand out money to liars because they know it. That's why I say, why do people want to sit here and vote and represent and represent something that don't represent them unless you're ignorant? This is not complicated stuff. You know, I'm gonna say that all the time. It's very simple. It's in its finest of finite materials like artesian. It's very Mediterranean. Are we part of the Mediterranean? Why does it have to be a certain place? Where's the Mediterranean Sea? Where are the oceans? Do they connect? The land masses, they all connect. Unbeknownst to most people. I had somebody hit me talking about, what do you mean Russia's only 55 miles away? I said, I mean that. I won't waste my energy explaining something to somebody, because most people argue, don't do no research. They don't go looking for anything. And I had people hit me up and says, Red, appreciate the knowledge, brother. I never even know. I says, no, it's not that you never would have. I just shared it to you at the time that it was meant for you to know. And then all you got to do is research Alaska and Russia and the 55-mile drop that it has. And they want you to believe in some Bering Strait, which is phonetically BS. It's not because I'm here to shake the tree. I'm just here to shake the chaff from the wheat. And that's not the people. That's the words. Aren't the words, the sounds, what we learn, isn't that based upon the people? Why do we have to be done such a way? And if that doesn't reconcile with you the truth of how wonderful, powerful, and great you are, that they have to subjugate through very tyrannical and sneaky, devious and deviant ways, and then have everybody think the world is a nice place because those in the status live great. That's like every time I see a sister with this weave on her hair with straight hair, I'm like, you goofy. Why do you want to emulate something you are not and allow your greatness to shine forward? I was looking at, was it Texas, where they was trying to get that brother to cut his hair, but there was pale skins running around with dreadlocks, talking about religious, what religion that pale skins got? They can have dreadlocks. See, this is the hypocrisy. And I was watching how the sister, she was a turn, how she was repping. And I was like, that's what's up. But then I was watching this pale skin standing in his little coify suit and how stupid he sounded. And I was like, when do people start listening to people and listen to the, whether you want to call it BS or whatever, but how stupid they sound, and go, you sound very stupid. Instead of arguing and debating with hypocrisy and the ideation of some of the dumbest stuff, I would have said, you know what, racists are the dumbest people walking on earth, and you happen to be one of them, and all that wearing, looking like something that ain't nobody. His hair ain't getting cut, and we'll put him in another school. It's not our loss. Everything you have comes from us. I would have said it straight like that. Now you got people walking around in our land as if it's all okay, all stiff bordered, like looking like something they ain't supposed to be, based on the new history, not the truth of the old history, as if, oh, everything changes. Where? How? The earth is still here. The waters, other than dumb monkeys poisoning them because they want to usurp our truth. The fact 640 fruits and vegetables over in so-called certain countries, when 6 of them originated from here. When we grew up, 42 million acres gone like that in the 40s. And now you got people growing up thinking, that, oh, I'm Nebraska, oh, we the corn. No, you the GMO mother. That's what you are. If you want some good fruits and vegetables, go to California to the farmer's market where people are growing stuff right there and not coming across the border where these cartels who work with the CIA and everybody else are poisoning stuff that's coming here. Huh? This ain't nothing against my righteous brothers. Just like when you say mestizo or the original Mexican, and I'm not talking about the racist monkeys there, I'm talking about the real original ones, the Negro phenotype ones, who weren't polluted with that Ashkenazi bloodline. Okay? They're great people, man. I know quite a few of them. Wonderful people. They're tired of what's going on down there. They detest it. They hate the little goofy gangs and all that. People who don't know how to live a righteous life and look upward, have great expectations of themselves to raise themselves in a higher place. They become the desolation of absolution, and they think that there's nothing after. Boy, they have no clue. But they rather listen to those punk-ass fake popes and fake-ass religious sons of bastards. I have no problem if you're listening to a good one. But they kill the good ones, so that should speak volumes. The stupidity is all over. And you see it. You don't see everything, but you see enough of it. Enough of it, you do. They still trying to take the guns. I'm not giving that no energy. And look, besides the ones I've got hit in certain bullets, you know, all over the place. And a friend of mine said, when we was talking about that, he was like, yo, what about that ground penetrating radar? I says, who would need ground penetrating radar? And what really for? To find the dead? That's the macabre of masking the truth of what they were really doing. They were looking for caverns, where to dig. If y'all was to go back and research where ground penetrating radar was used, handheld and aerial, you realize that a lot of government so-called fake-ass corporate government institutions or installations have been developed around or close to those places in proximity. Our old fortresses underground. Certain people get selected to go and see all these magnificent things like, holy, and here we are up here, waddling around as the characters of their ancestors, the brokenness. How can people be so stupid? And with the few that did know, because it's not like the things weren't known. I got people questioning me about the moon. Meaning it was a great war. It was a war beyond the scope of which you can even imagine. How about the 300-year war? Any of y'all know about that? Mind-boggling. It really is. It really is. Mind-boggling. We have all these books, 1941, 42, 43. You got Trail of Tears, which was not what it was called. It was genocide is what the fuck it was. It was Trail of Pain, as my father's side said it. My great-great-great grandmother Lily Wooten and James Henry Wooten walked, and they were both Negroids. not no half half Spanish and half Native. Well, they had somebody married in the family. They want to have these Mongols. The motherfuckers weren't even around here for that. They were here, but they were standing right beside the pale skins. Not half French, nothing. The original Chickasaw. What, Papa? You feeling energy? What's up, Papa? You want to go outside? You go out in a little bit? Come here, come here. Say hi. You're right there. Come here. See, that's why I love dogs. They just come right to you and lay all over you. You just want to, you can't have no watermelon. Especially, I think like besides the honey, a teaspoon of lime in there to kill you. Yeah, lime and lemon will kill a cat, y'all. Don't never let your cat lick where lime and lemon is, okay? Don't you jump up there. If you give it to them, you better have charcoal. You gotta force it down their throat. What is it? What, you want that? That's ganeo. That's banana. Yeah. You can't have my banana, man. You don't eat it anyway. You play with it like it's a soccer ball or something. No, man. Cause you don't wash them out. See, I hold in my hand. You looking at it like, but you want to climb up and get it. Make sure ain't nobody puffing some meth or some shit under the door when I'm not here. Cause you tweaking. Oh, sorry for that intermission there. But again, I know a lot of them feel some kind of way, but I don't give a fuck. I care about how my peoples feel right now. All walks of life to me are my peoples, but the problem is not when you're in ignorance. And I don't give a fuck how you feel and how you were raised. But I grew up, I don't give a fuck. Cause like I had this debate. It wasn't even a debate. I was setting this motherfucker right. And it was a Hopi lady behind me at this little place sells, you know, bandanas and cause I like, you know, I just like the stuff that's based on, you know, Hopi stuff. All right. Let's put it like that. And real Apache stuff, not the fake shit. But anyway. And the guy was like, man, I heard you were saying. I said, yeah, I said it. What the fuck? You coming like you going like you somebody. I said, nigga, I'll knock you out up in this motherfucker and then clean the floor with you. She was my friends, now I became violence. It's the truth over in Cabo and Tuba City. Nah, cause it ain't trying like I said, what are you even trying to emulate who the fuck we is, man? Listen to you. What do you mean? You know, I said, listen to you. I bet you loved Tupac when you was growing up. I said, you talking to me like you think you could talk to me like that, nigga. You probably do it on the reservation with people around you. But I said, you keep talking like that, I'm gonna break your excuse my French. I'm gonna break and draw, right? So he kind of calmed down because, you know, I'm standing 235. I'm not no short, you know, and I'm like, I'm walking up at him like, because I feel like he's a threat. So I'm gonna cut all that down. And I know how the body moves for certain things. So muscle memory. I says, let me tell you something, man. Y'all say y'all had the story about Fort Defiance. You don't want me to talk about the places where I had my people and some of them that don't even exist no more. 27 cities flooded. On the Punch Bowl, how about count up to about 15 of them? I says, let me tell you something, monkey. I said, just like that. Now, the Hopi lady was back there. Oh, Lord. And we was in the foyer, right where the place is, where you walk in, you park on the side, little museum in the back. The red box and all that's right there in the dollar store. And we're in the foyer now because I done walked towards him and kind of moved back because he realized he was coming hype like he knew me like that. Like, I don't know about some of the niggas here, but you got me twisted, you know? And I swell up a little bit, like, because I focus all my energy, like, anyway. And she's shaking her head. And then she said, he's telling the truth. I says, you guys were given this land to come here in the friggin' 19 motherfucking hundreds, man, in the 20th century. And y'all came here and set your roots. I don't want to hear about World War I and all that because that's BS. All right? Yeah, you were taking this, just like them goddamn fake Jews in Palestine with their cousins. All right, them Sephardic Palestinians, and slowly the land became this whole thing where they made you like you're the greatest nation when it's still my nation and my people were the largest. And the Yamasee, which that's a whole compartment of individuals, but they don't need that truth out. Man, he was like, you know, trying to, like he was going to do something, man. I really wanted to hurt him. But he don't know the people I know to tell him, and he didn't really know me on the res. And I don't think he was. I think he was probably out in Red Lake or something. You know, my name got around fast. So when I say I hate stupid people, well, I don't hate them. I detest them. And so I gave him the verbal business. And so when you ever come to me like that, now another guy, he kind of heavy, so he was back there behind the counter. He ain't saying nothing. See, there's a difference when you know something, and compared to those who don't know nothing. I said it. You got Hopies right now that still detest y'all just because y'all marrying the families and make these little babies half-breeds. I says I got pictures to show you they was darker than me by 100-fold. Here y'all coming with this big Hollywood dances with the wolves BS. Well, I ain't got time. I don't care about that, man. And see, and I was giving off an energy and I had not accepted who I was. And about it, we're talking about like 7 years ago. And when I remember when I got back to the res, man, I was just knocking the heavy bags off the hook, and I was just back there with bare knuckles, boom, boom, and people were coming out looking, what's going on over there? And the drunks, they didn't even look. They were just on, just quiet. And after about 45 minutes of beating on the heavy bags, punching my Macawar pad, digging a hole, calm down. Don't play. Don't talk to somebody that know better. All reckless. This ain't no hype message or hype class, so I don't like it. I'd rather be like, okay, Navajo Nation, okay, cool. Know whose land you are, or who the heirs of the land is. I don't care about your made up, mysterious ideology and narrative you pull with this fake, fictional ass government and all those peckerwoods. They'll have to answer sins of the fathers. That's the truth. And they don't care. They believe, oh, we created and we'll be able to slip away. We done found all we needed to find, and it doesn't work that way. They've forgotten something. They've been hidden from something. And they're unaware of how strong it is. But they're held to their strong delusion and perversion to mingle amongst the people. That's what their top leaders are. You paying attention? You know what pisses me off? How the government wants to test Navy SEALs for sports enhancing drugs. Like, leave them alone. You don't check some police officers, and half of them are all on like TRT and Anabol and shit, stuff like that. And the ones that should be on it, the big bellied, it look like dump truck in the front. You know what I'm saying? Can't even run right. 10 steps and they already kissing the ground. You know. In their 20s and 30s. Like, come on, man. I can put in 15 to 20 mile runs, bro. Back, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. What, this three years ago, I ran the 10 miles live. I think it was on Instagram. Like, come on, man. Can't make this up. All I want to do is lay back, eat some real dark grapes and dates and watermelons and pineapple and cacao and and make babies, man. Replenish this earth and teach them right. Make them great fighters. And some say it might be too late. Yeah, all right. Get your ass here and hit the vault. That's all I got to say, because I'm not going nowhere. I done been all over. I done been everywhere. I got to see a lot of wonderful, beautiful things, but I also got to see a lot of dumb shit. Still do. I don't go hard on them because it's not their fault. But you have a choice. You have a choice. You stay all perverted in your lie. I'm not removing my crown to appease a weak motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? Man, get out of here with that. How you doing? Don't do that, man. Don't come in here with that bullshit. Don't do that in here. I respect all people in religion, but don't come in here with that bullshit. Yeah, fuck, where you from? You can tell when it's a fake motherfucker. I got Arab brothers and sisters who would be like, what is that? They probably watch it right now. If they come over and watch it later on, they're going to be like, look at that idiot. I was going to say, let the shit sit right there. Who is this fake motherfucker? Because they don't do that. That's a mindless motherfucker. You ain't stop me, man. I got all day to talk. You retard. You can always tell when you rent space, even in a machine. Why you gotta grab my hat, bro? Grab my hat. My hair starting to look crazy. Everybody's going, what kind of hair you got? I was like, man, it's my hair, man. Let me get off. We're going to read exactly what I said we was going to read yesterday afternoon, and we didn't. Okay. My apologies. Yeah, guys. Right here. I was actually reading another book because I woke up about 4 o'clock this a.m. So we got them right here. We're going to get into these. Get that right. That one goes before this one. And definitely Will Cooper, Behold the Pale Horse, man. Excellent freaking book. Now, for anybody that doesn't know him, if you haven't, remember we're going to read The Gods of Eden, Henry Crane's The Reptilians and the History of Humankind, The DNA of the Gods by Miss Chris Hardy. Okay, so if you have them, PDFs, you want to read along, pull them out. Okay. Again, this is Gods of Eden. Okay. Here's the Reptilians and the History of Humankind by the Anunnaki. Here goes The DNA of the Gods by Miss Chris Hardy, and The Wars. All right, so it's gonna be read like that, and the very end is gonna be William Cooper's Pale Horse. I'll Behold the Pale Horse. Okay, which we know and everybody knows is on a pale horse, death rides. So. All right, so I just want to come and share that because it's tiresome. And for anybody that's donated, I haven't looked. I appreciate it. Snoo hit me off real sweet. It's my baby girl. And I ordered $2, the delectable Negro. I know. But you have to know something, okay? Another book I'll just show you when because they should come, they arrive together, all right? Amazon Prime, so. I want to order the books that I haven't, that I've been looking at and penned. They've been there for a minute, so. Appreciate you. Go and check out that live from yesterday on Orthogonist American Arms AAA. Westside's we did a live. We had a guest in there, a young brother. Just got into the gun world, and it's it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. And you know I'm kind of hard pressed, so I'm always push a little further than anybody else. It's the way I am. And you dig what I'm saying? And we'll take it from there, you know. Let me shout everybody out because y'all just popped up. The internet. This is playing, but the internet, I don't know. It was just acting a fool. Right now, I'm going to share this with y'all. And I want you to pay attention very closely. So, my ElectroSmart, I'm not going to get my little dial thing. My ElectroSmart reading, usually down here, it's about 75, 76 to 80. So, for the last couple of weeks, it's been around 63 and 54 down here, where it's high. They haven't really been spraying. Something's about to go down. A friend of mine who does cable says we've been upgrading and replacing cables where there was nothing wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know they're watching. I'm not saying there's something to be fretted about. I'm just saying, if you haven't noticed that, you know, check it out yourself. During the daytime, because he had this fire over here. Fires don't stop the sky from being blue. I grew up with fires were pretty haphazard and still was able to see a very blue sky. And I'm talking about very dark blue. That seems to be a thing of the past for some morbid reason, right? Let me turn this, I don't like my witch call being on here. Turn my location off. I don't have it on. There's no need to. You dig? And I'll turn it back off on here too. But anyway, like I said, when you turn these devices off, they can still listen. That's what they do. They sit there. You don't work on the panel. You're not part of the R&D team, research and development. And so, just be mindful of that. Okay? Appreciate y'all coming in. Let me shout you guys out. Hey, baby. What's going on, Snoop? Hey, JR. What's going on, beloved? Rondo, beloved. What's happening? What's happening? Victor Emerson, world. What's going on? Peace, beloved. Mama Red. Good to see you, baby girl. What's going on? Herb, what's going on, beloved? What's cracking? What's cracking, bro? Mikey Hill, grand elevations. What's going on, Madu, brother? What's happening, beloved? That's right. And it's really kind of it is. Come in. I bet you go to his page. It's a game site or something weird. Probably ain't nothing. No videos, no nothing. These guys, these jokers be cracking me up. Yo, Chopper 12, what's cracking? What's going on? What's cracking? Mr. C, Grand Rises. What's going on? Grand Elevations now. What's going on, beloveds? What's happening? Peace to the gods and goddesses. Don't remove your crown for some monkey with a frown. Been hanging on in our development too. Rewiring underground. I keep telling people, and they're big, thick cables. Like, what kind of energy is that one? About to find out. And it ain't the electric company from, like Zoom, and then the electric company, Channel 13, them showing none of that stuff. So I hope you guys haven't had a pretty good still box over both modems and smart meter. Okay, but there's other stuff you can get as well. When I come back to go read, I'll pull that up and I'll share some of the things you could. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. A lot of people don't know about these things. Let me see if it's on here right quick. Seeing I'm here right now, right? It's charging because I let it get down. It was gone. I had let it get down to about like 4%. So I figured before I let it go all the way dead, I would just charge it. It's at 41% right now. So let's go ahead and pull it off. And let me see if I can pull it up. You have to remove some more. You see, I got a whole bunch of these things coming across the top here again, like a dummy. All right, lambs. Yeah. I'm going to show you better. Show you what it is. EMF blocking stuff. A lot of y'all know I like to wear a lot of lambs, EMF underwear, t-shirts, socks, and all that kind of stuff. But this right here, if they have it, okay. Okay, this should pull it up. I had to put a keyword in. My apologies. When I'm drinking this stuff, the lime and lemon and all that, blah, blah, blah. Well, they actually have the gloves now. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to rock that. So let me see if I can go on the site. I know there's a picture of it. Men's t-shirt, men's anti-EMF underwear, beanies, t-shirts, caps. They're kind of expensive, so it's a shame. All right, there we go. All right, so let me make sure. I had to go to the page and oh man, I'm just rocking with you. I got you on the phone, cuz why do you do this stuff all the time? They want people to buy every damn thing. You can even get radiation boxes from lambs. Okay. Hold on. I gotta scroll down. I'm actually, okay. Because I want y'all to see what this thing looks like. That's if they are selling them anymore. They might not. Because, a lot of people have brain fog and all that stuff. And they are, Okay, here we go. No, and they don't know why. You know, because why would you research something you know nothing about? You know what I mean? Why? Okay, here we go. Wave stopper technology. Whoa. I don't see it on here. It's on my phone though. It should be here. There's a little thing that you can hook up to your Wi-Fi box. It's green and it's by Lambs. And what it does is it takes that the EMF, that high that comes out, where you're getting this fake 5G and all that 4G, and I want you to see what it looks like. And I'm tapping on the side here, shop technology. What is it in? I want to see where's it at. Discover wave stopper technology, and that's in the clothes and everything. That's okay. Hold on. Come on, bro. I'm right here. This sucks. I'm right here on it. Headwear, tops, bottoms. We got men and women clothes. So, like for men, right? Here's the headwear, right? You can pull up yourself. These are the different headwear. Okay. Now I know my aunt sent them a message so they can, you know, and I can get paid doing this, right? Not worried about it. Lambs activity supports your body and mind. Top 8 benefits supported by wearing Lambs: immunity and energy and recovery, better sleep, improved cognition, fertility boost, healthier skin, healthy aging, and digestion. These EMF, these waves, really fucking you up. Because remember I was talking about 404 and you could get into like certain hertz, where they be 439, 432, 528, 487, whatever, right? But that 404 and 400, that's just disruptive. And why did they sign that thing in 1930 something or whatever, or 40 something when the radio, excuse me, and they says we want to control. I think it was solidified early, but then really applied around the 50s and 60s. So that way you got a bad frequency coming through, and nobody know about it. It's all done in secrecy by this fraudulent government and people of RCA and all that other stuff. It was to start destroying people and cause them not to live longer. Told you, my great uncles knew people that were over 200 years old. They knew about the flood, the devastation, loud boom in the sky, and all the other stuff. Yeah, I don't want to talk about all that right now. They said they fought things they were not familiar with. They always knew about, heard stories. But when they were fighting, they fought some things they didn't know nothing about. And they were different kind of men. No, I didn't order anything. I'm not gonna order anything on my tablet. Not for this. But anyway, I wanted to show you all that. So anyway, you can pull it up. I think it was it EMF blocker? Right. Spartan is another one, guys. Spartan was another one. This is radiation protection, all right? You see this hat right here? I got on the underwear. I'm going to stand up and show you my underwear, my tank top. That's Lamb. It's got silver and things woven, and it's in there. This is my second one. I cut the other one to prove it. And they were like, oh, snap. And I was like, man. But it costs a little bit. And I like the beanie. This is not the beanie, but this is a beanie. And I like this one. This is one of my favorites. Got the ball cap. I'm not too big on that. To fit it. Let me see. Where's that? Oh, another keyword. Let me see if that works, if it pulls it right up. No, it's the 5G blocking beanie, blocking cap, get a free beanie, men's anti-EMF underwear. Faraday EMF blocking cap. That is what I was expressing to you. This is the one I have upstairs. Okay. But that's not the one I'm looking for. If you're gonna order it, you better get it now. I mean, it blocks 99.999%. Okay. I don't see it on here. What I'll do is I'll take a screenshot and then I'll just create a post and put all the stuff on top to let you see. That way you can go ahead and you can download the app and hopefully you get the right one. This one's not pulling it up because, you know, you can go to the EMF Academy, Spartan, you know, all this. There's plenty of stuff out there to help you for those who are, you know, in fear and all that kind of stuff. But you can also do some of the things I suggested if you want to save your car battery or extra ones and certain things that can be burnt out. But most times, like small places like this, they just do a strategic airstrikes, level it, and can build back on it. I'm just letting you know. So I'm not pulling it up. I don't know why. Even on Amazon, it's pulling up a whole lot of weird stuff. I don't buy Chinese made when it comes to this stuff. Not at all. Because if it doesn't say made in America, I don't want it. And if it's made in America, make sure that it's sourced from material here. It's that simple, people. All right, so let me get off of here. 49 minutes. I appreciate y'all coming in. What was that stuff? Magnets and box cover the monitors. Okay. Well, be careful with magnets around electric devices because it will cause the TV to go have a black screen. All right, it will short it out. Yo, what's going on, all Indian? What's going on? What's going on, Sir Nelly? How you doing, beloved? Amazon sells it, of course. Yeah, Amazon. I was using diodes, but they're too weak for the 5G and now the 6G. They got a 6G? Don't even worry about it. Oh, this is more. It's more pulsing. It's more to increase that negative energy. Hey, what's going on, baby girl? So how you doing, beloved? But anyway, like I was saying, man, I'm not going nowhere. I mean, I want to go to Las Vegas too, but you know, Phoenix, you know, places around. But I'm not going back to the East Coast. When somebody passes away, well, the people there better make sure that they're put away properly, which they don't know what proper is. So it's the way this world does it. I'd rather go back and dig them up in 10 years and make sure they're in the ground if they didn't take them and put them out for the food source or something. Some things have happened. Look into it yourselves. I'm not going to expand on that. Some people went and dug up the people, and the people ain't in the box. Who was that one dude? Where was that with? They got caught selling heads and buckets, selling body parts and all that stuff. And the come to find out it was more nefarious, like that McDonald's that had in Florida and Texas had them human body pieces in there and had to actually grind in the. You can't make this stuff up, man. And yet I'm watching all these kids on this damn YouTube, you know, do a hot chip on my boyfriends. You know, they get on, they all follow. It looks so stupid. Put a hot chip in my boys, eating Taco Hell. That's not even beef and beans. And then Burger King getting a Whopper, and then they swearing by these damn hamburger places. I'm like, you know what? You know, the original first McDonald's is California, right? It's got the little arch and everything. Yeah. It's mind-boggling. I'm not even gonna go into it. It's just mind-boggling. You know what I mean? and they think that they're normal. Everybody thinks that it's sad. Anyway, let me get off of here and finish my watermelon drink. Sit back and blaze the blunt a little bit. I got me a nice little run I rolled up. So, what is that? Did this nigga? Is that what you was messing with, Cud? Cud. Well, you went and took my blunt. Oops. No, he don't smoke. Anyway, I'm going back and sit back. I'm reading a little bit of this Alien World Order, so I'm gonna be stumbling with it because I had to. I just had to go and read a little bit, and I love where it's going. Y'all are gonna enjoy that later on when I read that. Okay, when we get back, you would think that I read it with. Actually, I'm supposed to. So yeah, it's a good book to have, y'all. All my books are good to me, but it's a good one. These are ours, but it's a good. So I'll see you right. I'll see you right at about 11:30, 11:45 probably. All right, and we'll get our reading. Appreciate y'all coming in. And Cashapp. Let's get this stuff done. Because like I said, I'm gonna keep ordering stuff. This what was donated here recently There's still quite a bit in there because the books weren't but a handful of, like I think $30 some. So what I did was, because like I said, I took a few stacks and put them to the account so I can match whatever coming there. Because I figured by now we'd ordered all those books. But thanks to Tony, what's the name, that we was able to get that book, and that's should be here October 11th if we're still here. And I'm gonna dig right into that because that's part 2. So as I said, right now we have, just to share this before I get off. Like I said, part 8 we can wait, but I need 7 as well. So we have 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 2 gets here. It's just who I am. It might be some autistic shit. I don't know. But when 2 get here, we're gonna go right into it because I'm comfortable that when 1 ends, I don't have to sit there fretting for it. It was $100 and something, and we can read. Okay, 1 was $100 and something as well. No, 2 was 60 something, 60 something. Anyway, it's all pretty pricey. 8 part 2 I ordered as well, so that's coming. I ordered that like a couple days afterwards, so it's gonna be a little bit for that one to get here. But 7 I gotta get. So it was out of stock. Amazon, it was out of stock. So hopefully there's another one there. I can go ahead. I'll order it today if I got to. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me look right now while you're here. Let me pull up Amazon and see if it's back in. Because I'm always checking. All right. Search. And that's I don't know what to put in. Let me just put it in black. Book 7. Okay, that is going to cause the energy of life, and that's the which called cedars. Okay, I'm ordering it right now. I'm gonna order it right now. I'm ordering it right now, y'all. What's it doing? No, I don't want to see pictures and shit. Oh, wait a minute. What? Okay, I want to order it. What's going on? It's right here. Let's see if I can order it. Buying options. Thank you, motherfucker. Use good. $29, $30. So they all use. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the one. Should be here October 10th, y'all. So all right. Let me go ahead and place that order. Okay. I'm actually ordering 8 too. See, I'm getting that because book 8 is something else. So that's a total of $49.93. And because I didn't take no more out of the Cashapp, but I sent $50 over, I'll just go ahead and pay for it. And whatever y'all put in there, I order. Like I said, it's still a shitload of books in there. Place order. Check out 2. Okay. Order placed. Thanks. It should arrive. All right, one's going to be here October 10th, the other one October 16th. Okay, so that's pretty crazy. All right, so I just want to use my money. I'm not sure about it. Y'all donate whatever you donate if you choose to. It's cool. It's not my love. I really want to read that because I've been going through it and it is friggin' pretty awesome. look, it said lambs on here, right? And on Instagram, lambs pops up. I never said it before, like for see it, and it pops up. Second thing under snoo. I'm gonna show y'all her. That's my girl right there. All right, it pops up. Lambs video. That shows you that it's not just third party, but everything is corroborated with the AI and everything. They're too stupid to know that we don't need them to share us shit to show us with these monkeys. I just want to share that. I just want to show you all that. So when you think, oh, you get a private shit, now there's a special forces guy, ex-military, government, they have a phone. But that's all I'm gonna say to that you can purchase for up about $1,000. And it encrypts everything, and they can't be in it. No third parties. They can't see or listen to you or anything. That's all I'm gonna say. That the government uses. But this is a civilian one that that's all I can say. Okay? It is what it is. Like I said, I'm ready to sell these TVs, everything. Phone, they keep sending me things on buy a phone. Fuck, you can send the Lord, you can put in a whatever, your virus. I don't give a damn about no phone. I grew up when we didn't have cell phones. Because of the brother that created one in Detroit, wonderful thing. What they do, they steal it and weaponize it. It's the hypocrisy of who they are. And either you're going to see them for who they are, and they little half-breed shit cheering, running around half buckeye crazy, and they don't have to be part of it, because the beautiful thing is I know Ashkenazis who have had enough of the shit. And I love them dearly for that. Who have informed me of a lot of things in my life. All right? So I was fortunate. I had a couple of women over there love me in Palestine, so-called Israel, saying, be careful walking around here. We're going to be watching you. Just make sure that, they let me know. How the motherfuckers, when some of us talk a certain way, don't matter whether you're in the military or not. I wasn't never worried about my life. I'm saying is, careful what I say, because, motherfuckers want to, what I'm saying? And I wasn't, motherfuckers ain't bothering me. They're just watching, okay? Here, people here are a little different. They're a little fucked in the head. Real stupid, okay? They don't know how to listen. It don't matter, because when you know how to do certain things, they're going to hear it. Feel it. Something. Okay? So I'll see y'all later again. I saluted y'all. Ladies, brothers, love y'all. Thank you.